Hello friends, welcome to this video. In this video, we will be exploring two fundamental data structures in Python. They are tuples and dictionaries. Understanding this concept is very crucial for writing efficient and effective code. Tuples and dictionaries are used to store and manipulate data in a structured way. So let's dive and learn how to work with tuples and dictionaries in Python. Let's discuss tuples. Tuples. Tuples are fundamental data structures in Python, offering a convenient way to store and manipulate small collection of data. They are particularly useful when you need to store a collection of items that should not be changed. The following five are the properties of tuple: immutable, ordered, index, iterable, and allows duplicate. First, immutable property. Tuples cannot be changed after its creation. Once we create a tuple, its value cannot be changed. Ordered. Tuples maintain the order of elements. Indexed. That means tuple elements can be accessed by index. Iterable. Tuples can be looped through. We can use for loop or while loop to print each element of a tuple. Allows duplicate. Since tuples are indexed, they can have items with same value. Here is an example for a tuple. This tuple is equal to apple, banana, cherry. Here the print this tuple. This print statement will output apple, banana, cherry. The values of this tuple. Let's move to accessing the tuple items. There are different methods like positive indexing, negative indexing, or a range of indexes. First, we are discussing the positive indexing. Positive indexing. You can access the tuple items by referring to the index number inside a square bracket. Please note that positive indexing starts from 0 and first element is at the index 0 and the second element is at the index 1 and so on. Here is the example my tuple. My tuple contains the value apple, banana, cherry and date. Now my tuple of 0. If we print my tuple of 0, the output will be apple. Or if we print my tuple of 3, the output will be date. If you try to print my tuple of 4 or 5, it will be an error because there is only 4 elements. So the last index is 3. Now, negative indexing. Negative indexing means starting from the end. -1 refers to the last element and -2 refers to the second last item, like that. Here is the example. This tuple contains values apple, banana, cherry. If we print this tuple of -1, the output will be cherry because the -1 refers to the last index in negative indexing. Range of indexes. We can specify a range of indexes by specifying the start and the end of the range. When specifying a range, the return value will be a new tuple with a specified items. Here is the example. This tuple is contained the values like apple, banana, cherry, orange, kiwi, melon, mango. And we are trying to print this tuple of 2:5. Note that the search will be start at the index 2 and end at the index 5, and the last index here the 5 is not included. Remember that the first item has the index 0 and the last index is excluded. Okay. Now by leaving out the start value, the range will be start at the first item. That means if we are trying to print this tuple of :5, it means the element from the 0th index to the 4th index will be printed. Here is the example. This tuple, the tuple same as the above example. Print this tuple of :4. The output will be apple, banana, cherry, orange. Yeah. By leaving out the end value, the range will be go on the end of the tuple. If we are trying to print this tuple of 4 colon or 0 colon. It will be start from the 0th index and print up to the last element. Updating tuples. We know that once a tuple is created, its value cannot be changed because of its immutable property. But there is some workaround. You can convert the tuple into a list, and then change the list and convert the list back into a tuple. Here is the example. X is a tuple that containing the value apple, banana and cherry. Now converting that tuple into a list. Y is equal to list of X, and we are updating the value of the first index, and y of 1 equal to kiwi. Now at the initial stage, the tuples containing the value apple, banana, cherry and the banana at the first index. Now we are replacing that value banana with the value kiwi. X equal and we are converting the list back to tuple. X equal to tuple of y. Now print the X. The output will be apple, kiwi and cherry. That means we can make updations on tuples by converting it into a list, because we can make changes on list. List is a mutable. Adding items to a tuple, because of its immutable nature, we cannot make updations or add new items to tuple. But we can add items to tuple by converting the tuple into a list. First, just converting the tuple into a list. Here is the example. This tuple is equal to apple, banana and cherry, and y equal to list of this tuple. Now y is a list that containing the value apple, banana and cherry. Now we are having an append method. It's an inbuilt method used with a list. Y dot append of orange. That means the orange, it will be added to the list at the last index. Now the list containing the values apple, banana and cherry, and the value orange will be added to the last index. That means after the value cherry. And now this tuple is equal to tuple of y. Now we are converting it back to the tuple. Now if you try to print this tuple, the output will be like apple, banana, cherry and orange. Or there is another method, like add tuple to a tuple. You are allowed to add tuples to a tuple. So if you want to add one items or many, create a new tuple with the items and add it to the existing tuple. Here is the example. First, this tuple is equal to apple, banana and cherry. Y equal to orange. That is another tuple that is containing only the value orange. This tuple equal to this tuple plus y. Its shorthand form is this tuple plus equal to y. Print this tuple. Now the adding operations or concatenation can be done in tuples. So the output will be apple, banana, cherry, orange. If we concatenate two tuples, the second tuple will be added to the end of the first. Removing items from a tuple. Tuples are unchangeable, so you cannot remove items from a tuple. But you can use the same workaround as used for changing and adding tuple items. Here is the example. This tuple equal to apple, banana, cherry. First we convert the tuple into a list, then use the remove function. We are removing the value apple, then converting back to the converting that list back to a tuple. Now if we try to print this tuple after all the operations, the output will be banana and cherry. Or we can use delete keyword to delete a tuple completely. Here is example for use of delete keyword. This tuple that contain apple, banana and cherry, delete this tuple. That means that tuple is completely deleted. Unpacking the tuple elements. When we create a tuple, we normally assign values to it. This is called the packing of a tuple. But in Python, we are also allowed to extract the values back into variables. This is called unpacking. It will be more clear by the below example. Fruits is a tuple that contains the value apple, banana and cherry. Now, three variables green, yellow and red. We are assigning the values of the tuple fruits to the three variables green, yellow and red. Then printing these three variables, the output will be apple, banana and cherry. Now, using an asterisk, if the number of variables is less than the number of values, you can add an asterisk to the variable name and the values will be assigned to a variable as a list. Here is the example. Fruits that contain the value apple, banana, cherry and strawberry. It's contain 4 values, but we are only having 3 variables to extract. So we are adding an asterisk symbol to the variable red. That means the first value, the apple will be assigned to the variable green, then the banana will be assigned to the variable yellow, and the remaining 2 values, the cherry and strawberry, will be assigned to the variable red. And if we print the green, yellow and red, print green, that will be output apple, then print yellow, that will be given the output as banana, and print red, that is output list that contain the value cherry and strawberry. Looping through a tuple. You can loop through a tuple items by using a for loop or a while loop. Here is the example. First case we are using the for loop. This tuple is equal to apple, banana and cherry. For x in this tuple, print x. The apple, banana and cherry will be printed. Then while loop, first of all, the tuple, this tuple is equal to apple, banana and cherry. Then we are initializing the value of the variable I0 and giving the condition I less than the length of this tuple, then printing this tuple of I. That means its value, the element at the first index will be the element at the 0th index will be printed first, then next element up to the last element. Joining two tuples. To join two or more tuples, you can use the plus operator. Here is the example. Tuple 1 is equal to ABC, tuple 2 is equal to 1, 2, 3. Then tuple 3 is equal to tuple 1 plus tuple 2. Print tuple 3. The output will be like a tuple with the values A, B, C and 1, 2, 3. Now, multiplying tuples. If you want to multiply the content of a tuple a given number of times, you can use the star operator. Here the tuple fruits that contain apple, banana and cherry. My tuple is equal to fruit star 2 and printing the my tuple. The tuple fruits will be printed 2 times. Tuple methods. Here is the 3 built-in methods that you can use on tuples. These are length, count and index. Length method returns the length of tuple or the number of items the tuple can store. Then the count returns the number of items a specified value occurs in a tuple. An index method searches the tuple for a specified value and returns the position of where it was found. Here is the example. Now we are moving to the next data structure, dictionary. Dictionaries are used to store data values in key value pairs. A dictionary is a collection which is ordered, changeable and do not allow duplicates. Dictionary items are presented in key value pairs and can be referred to by using the key name. Here is the example. This dict equal to brand Ford, model Mustang, year 1964. Brand, model and year is the key and Ford Mustang 1964 are the values. Key features: ordered, changeable, no duplicate keys, allow duplicate values. Ordered. Dictionaries maintain the order of elements. Changeable. Dictionaries can be modified after its creation. No duplicate keys. Dictionary keys must be unique and duplicates are not allowed. But the duplicate values are allowed. Dictionary values can be same. Accessing the items of a dictionary. You can access the items of a dictionary by referring to its key name inside the square bracket. Here is the example. And the last statement, x equal to this dict of model. That means the value corresponding to the key model will be printed. Now the get method. There is also a method called get that will give the same result. Get the value of the model key. X equal to this dict dot get of model. That means it will output the value Mustang. The syntax for using the get method is dictionary name dot get of giving the key name as a string inside the bracket. Now get keys and get values. Get keys method will return a list of all the keys in the dictionary, and the get value method will return a list of all the values in the dictionary. Just go through the example given. The another method get item. The item methods will return each item in a dictionary as a tuple in a list. Here is an example code. Now changing the values. You can change the values of a specific item by referring to its key name. Here is the example. We are changing the value of the key year to 2080. The statement required for that change is this dict of then key name. Here the year then equal to 2080. Then after that, if you print this dict, the output will be the value of the year will be 2080. Now updating the dictionary. The update method will update the dictionary with the items from the given argument. The argument must be a dictionary or an iterable object with the key value pairs. Example, update the year of a car by using the update method. Please note the last statement. This dict dot update of given the value inside a curly braces. Year then colon 2020. The output will be here is an error in the output. The output will be year equal to 2020. The output will be like brand Ford, model Mustang, and year is 2020. Now, the update method will update the dictionary with the items from a given argument. If the item does not exist, the item will be added. The argument must be a dictionary or iterable object with a key value pairs. The example for that is given below. You can go through that. Removing items from a dictionary. There are several methods to remove items from a dictionary. They are pop method, pop item method, clear method, and use of delete or del keyword. The pop method removes the item with the specified key name. Here is the example that showing the use of pop. Now the pop item method. Pop item method removes the last inserted item. The example, this dict equal to brand Ford, model Mustang, year 1964. Then this dict dot pop item print this dict. The output will be brand Ford and model Mustang. The last key value pair year and 1964, the value that will be removed. Then the clear method. The clear method empties the dictionary. This example showing the use of clear method. After the use of clear method, if you try to print the dictionary, an empty dictionary will print it. The del keyword. The del keyword removes the item with a specified key name or The del keyword can also delete the dictionary completely. The first case, we are specifying the key name. Here is the example. The first example showing the use of del keyword with a specified key name. Please go through that. Please note the statement del district of model. That means the model Mustang that key value pair will be removed. Then the next case, the del keyword used to delete the complete dictionary. This dict equal to brand Ford model Mustang year 1964 del this dict. That means we are deleting the dictionary completely, and after that we are trying to print that dictionary. This will cause an error because this dict no longer exists. Now, looping through a dictionary. We can simply loop through a dictionary. When looping through a dictionary, the return value are the keys of the dictionary, but there are methods to return the values as well. We can also use the keys and values method with the loops. It will display the keys and values. Here is some examples. Print all keys name in a dictionary one by one. We can use the for loop and just for x in this dict print x. If we simply use a for loop, the output will be the list of keys. Then values. We can print the values of a dictionary using for loop. For x in this dict, print this dict of x. Please note the statement, print this dict of. Dictionary methods. Python has a set of built-in methods that you can use on dictionaries. Here is the method name, description, and the syntax. Clear, copy, form keys, get, items, keys, pop item, set default, update, values. These are the dictionary methods. And a small description is given. And please note the syntax and study. Now we can conclude this session. Tuples. Tuples are immutable, ordered, and fixed size. And dictionaries are mutable, ordered, and dynamic. Choose tuples for small and fixed data sets and dictionaries for flexible and key value data storage. Thank you.